For decades, religion in Europe has appeared to be in steady decline, particularly among younger generations. Church attendance has fallen, belief has weakened, and secular identities have grown stronger. But recent surveys are prompting a reassessment of that long-held narrative. In Germany, a study commissioned by the Catholic Neuer Anfang, or New Beginning, found that 53% of people aged 18 to 29 describe themselves as believers, compared with just 33% of those over 50. In Britain, an April 2025 report by the Bible Society suggested church attendance among 18 to 24-year-olds had risen significantly since 2018, a trend it described as a quiet revival. Supporters of these findings say they reflect a renewed search for meaning among young people, particularly in cities. Father Paul Zöllner, a Jesuit priest and sociologist based in Austria, says some young Europeans are actively exploring faith, though he stresses the scale remains limited. Any revival is modest. Some young people are returning to churches, while others continue to leave. The situation is complex. However, these claims have been challenged by several researchers. The Pew Research Center in Washington, which uses long-running random sample surveys, says the broader pattern across Europe remains one of Christian decline. Its analysis of Britain's social attitude survey suggests youth church attendance has fallen rather than risen over the same period. Pew researcher Conrad Hackett argues that many revival studies rely on opt-in survey panels and were commissioned by religious organizations, raising questions about their reliability. When findings run counter to established trends, researchers need to be cautious about the data. Claims of increased baptisms and Bible sales, he adds, may reflect better record-keeping or marketing strategies rather than sustained belief. It may be that expressing religious identity is becoming more socially acceptable, rather than that belief itself is rising. She points to factors such as social media, identity politics, and the visibility of religious minorities as contributing to a changing climate around faith. For now, there is little consensus among researchers. While most agree there is no evidence of a large-scale revival, the debate highlights growing uncertainty about the future direction of religion in Europe, particularly among the young. Other scholars strike a more cautious middle ground. Linda Woodhead, professor of moral and social theology at King's College London, says the data may point less to a religious revival than to a shift in cultural attitudes. Whether this represents a lasting shift or a temporary fluctuation remains an open question. Thank you for joining us. If you found this story interesting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth documentaries and reports.